Leo, welcome back, guys. We're about to do a very different reading today. Really quick, if you have not registered for my somatic event, it'll be all about moving from survival mode into safety. We'll do a few exercises. You can be on or off camera. It is on Zoom, and it is to help your body, help yourself return to safety, feel more at peace. If you're interested, that information will be listed in the description box below. Okay, so we have a situation here where it seems like spirit has a plan for a group or a partnership that could be disintegrating. Wow. Destroyed. Wow. Okay, I wanted to say breaking up. Somebody's not being viewed as an option anymore, or they're getting some sort of guidance or something to revisit something from the past. They're seeing something a bit more clearly, something that they could have been a bit defensive to. Whatever it is that this group tried to bring to life, Spirit has a plan for it. I'm trying to remember what was the middle. Yeah, time to collaborate. How did it open right here? Yeah, whatever they collaborated on. They wanted to bring something to life. I don't know what this is, but we will figure it out. At least we'll try. Yeah, these people were trusting in the great mystery, but with skunk spirit here, somebody was really insecure. They did this because of insecurity. To somebody who was bringing a gentle touch, who was believing in themselves. I don't know, Leo, but we'll see. There's gonna be a verses read, all right? We're gonna see how you feel about each other. I will be using person A and person B. You follow along as to where you fall in that story, how you resonate, and we'll be looking at the mutual energies. Peace, Leo, and welcome aboard Starseed. This is Starship 611, and I am Goddess J, your tour guide through the cosmos of consciousness. Together, we'll explore divine downloads, soul awakenings, and the truth of what the universe needs you to know right now. Buckle up, buttercup, and let's ascend. So, I'm getting like somebody's stressed out because they're having to defend themselves against a group. Maybe it's the same group that Spirit has a plan for. Let's see. What's going on with the Leo, Spirit? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What does Leo need to know? Leo, we're going to see what the mutual energies are with you and the person that is heaviest on your mind or heaviest in your energy. Let's see. Mutual energies. Life is speeding up, so something is happening very quickly here. Somebody's gaining some sort of confidence, some sort of courage, like a ram. They're ramming through something. I feel like somebody's stubborn. They've been hitting their head on something, and I feel like they are finding a new direction. The miracles are endless. So the mutual energies here are that either somebody is seeing the other person's miracles coming true, or desires coming true. Miracles are happening for somebody and they are heading straight towards it, or they both are. Yeah, they both eventually will. Whoever these two are, a cow, an antelope. All right, let's see. Wow, learn from the past. So, all right, something from the past has definitely been learned here between two people. And things are going to be speeding up. Somebody's heading straight towards the cow, but the elephant is wisdom, right? So some sort of wisdom is gained. Knowledge. Memory from the past. Somebody has that memory of an elephant. They won't forget a thing, is what the other person is saying. They won't forget a thing. Sweet results await. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to take a look at both of you individually. See what person A is feeling and what person B is feeling. I'm going to get an action card for both of them. Yeah, somebody isn't, somebody did not learn from the past. They didn't listen to the guidance. They could not be wanting to speak to somebody. What was the other card that wanted to come out? It's a broken partnership. So person A seems to be feeling like somebody did something stupid. They didn't listen to their guidance, or they could be feeling like they didn't listen to their guidance. Let's see what's going on, person A. How do you feel about person B? The Four of Swords, recovery. I feel like person B is quiet right now. Person B seems to be at peace and doesn't want to be bothered. They're not talking to me at the moment. They could have recovered from a situation in the past. Yeah. They broke free from attachments here. The person B could have been considering person A as toxic. Someone who didn't want to self-reflect. And so person A is saying, person B, I'm not talking to person B because they didn't want to self-reflect, or they were stuck into toxicities, and I didn't want to be stuck in that. Yeah. So I had to cut person B out. There was no growth. I had to put some boundaries. I felt like a prey. I felt like somebody was lying to me or trying to fill my head with illusions. And somebody felt that maybe I was naive and gullible, but I'm looking forward here. I'm looking to start a new cycle, follow my destiny. I've learned from the past. And I've learned that I couldn't follow my passion and my desires with person B. All right. So person, whoa, all right. Person A wants to talk quickly, huh? Person A says, person B is beautiful. She's nurturing, she's kind, she's abundant. She's very stable. I see her as the mother of my children, or a wife even. She doesn't want to reunite with me. King of Swords, there's a match here. I could have involved some third parties, and I'm now getting rid of those third parties because I see the stability that I had with the Queen of Pentacles. Higher level of commitment. And I treated person A like an option. I was confused. Or I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to see. I wasn't ready to see the truth. I wasn't ready to accept the position that person A held in my life. I was hoping that, wow, this is crazy. I was hoping that I could make it work with this Queen of Wands in the reverse. I wanted some sort of victory with this Queen of Wands. Or this Queen of Wands wanted victory with me. Take it however it resonates. But this was somebody who wasn't as abundant. Or was probably somebody who was a fraud. Ace of Swords. I now know where my victory and my success is. And it lies with person A. I'm severing ties with things. I'm learning from the past. Especially because person A won't speak to me anymore. It's developed some sort of conflict. And I'm going to speak the truth about this manipulation. Yeah. I'm gaining the strength to speak the truth. Because things are not in balance. Things have not been fair. Or I have not been fair. I have not been fair. And I'm under a lot of anxiety here. Because I'm facing the end for this betrayal. And I really want to move into calm waters. I want to recover this. I want to cooperate with person A. I keep doing that. Let's get an action card for person A, and we will read it at the end. Person A, that's your action card. Person B, what's your action card? What action will you be taking? All right. We'll see those at the end of the reading. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. It's a new beginning. A new emotional experience. Somebody starting over. Somebody expressing love. Yeah. Person A is saying, you know, I had to recover from person B and a new beginning. Or I had to embrace a new beginning because I didn't really have good memories from person B, this person from the past, or, you know, somebody who they could have started a new connection with, and they halted everything. You know, I really felt defenseless when that happened. Yeah, that was the Tower moment. That was the moment that broke everything. But I've recovered from that. And I'm now blocking person B. I don't want to speak. I'm realizing that we don't see eye to eye. And so I'm gonna take a loss here and say that perhaps I invested too much in this relationship. And I showed up a bit too much. I overextended myself. And I'll take the responsibility. I'll take the blame for the ending of this. But I've healed from this Three of Swords and person B's non-committal ways. You know, they never took a step towards me to show me that I mattered. So I had to do it for myself. I had to allow the universe to pour into my cup, right? Yeah. Because if I didn't stand up for myself, I wouldn't have it the way I do now. I'm independent. I don't need person B anymore. I'm no longer in pain. And I have a lot of things going for myself now. I've got a lot to lose is what I heard. Yeah. And I'd rather keep these things quiet. Because I don't feel that person B is coming from a genuine space, even though I do know that there is love there. All right. What is person B? What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this stability now that you are seeing Ten of Pentacles? I can't make it up. I'm definitely seeing that person A has stepped up their game here. And they have done the healing, and I can see that they've broken some sort of a generational cycle. And I want it all with person A. I don't want to juggle anymore. I don't want to juggle anymore. Yeah, I don't want to fight anymore. There is no competition. And that is why the Ace of Swords is here at the end. Yeah, there is no competition with the Seven of Cups. Whoever it was that, you know, I chose over person B, it's over. It's over. This person doesn't compare. You can't compete where you can't compare, sort of an energy. And, you know, I'm really feeling at a loss. I am. I feel like, you know, I want to recover, but I don't feel worthy. Wow. Somebody doesn't feel worthy because they feel like they left you out in the cold for an Empress in the reverse. We did see Empress in the reverse twice, yeah. So they're trying to come in slowly, because this person understands that they have to do some work too. But you're already sitting here with the Nine of Pentacles and another one that you seem to be working on. So you'll be complete with your Ten of Pentacles. So what can this person contribute to you? And that's exactly what they're thinking. I have to be able to contribute something after all this mess. And instead of breadcrumbing, I need to offer something. But I still don't feel worthy. I still don't feel that my little pentacle is going to be good enough for the Queen of Pentacles. I feel she's going to reject me and she's no longer in love and she doesn't want to give this another opportunity. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Person A and person B has the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This is somebody, you know, saying, I don't want to repeat the cycle that I was currently in. I'm severing that. It was bad luck. It was bad energy, bad juju. And I'm going to take the initiative to, you know, speak with person A about this, even though I've been a bit elusive. Keeping things quiet. I am going to take the initiative to speak. Yeah, I'm getting some clarity here. Could be, like I said earlier, speaking to, I was going to say spirit team, but somebody could literally be speaking to, I don't know why I'm getting this with the Hermit. But just, yeah, because the investigation. So somebody could be speaking to somebody like in courts or a law enforcement or something to break some sort of a karmic loop. And, you know, this person is wanting, the person B is wanting to come tell you, Leo. All right, person B. Let's see, person A, what action will you take? The Knight of Pentacles. Person A is saying, I'm moving towards something that's a bit more loyal, a bit more stable, and I'm committed to this. And whatever this is committed to me too. Person B, I'm going to take quick action. And this quick action, you know, it is communication, as I said. Somebody's going to come say something to you. It may cause some drama. Person B may see me, person A may see me as dramatic, or as they may not want to deal with the situation anymore. But I'm still going to come forward here because I can't hold back. This is like a a fire lit underneath person B's behind. They gotta go speak. Also handling some sort of dramatic or drama-filled situation in their environment. All right, let's see if you could say something to each other. What would that be? All right. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. This person feels inferior. They feel like they don't have what it takes to win over the Queen of Pentacles. I need to tell you the truth. I can't make it up. I'm afraid of commitment. I'm scared you will reject me. You deserve better than me, but they don't want to believe that because it's in the reverse. But they know that you deserve better. I can't make it up. You deserve better than me in the reverse. They know it. I know that we have a soul connection. And this is why they don't want to think that there's anything better, because they want you to feel that they're the only soulmate you'll be able to have, even though I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Bottom of the deck. I can't go another day without you, and this is why they're going to be taking immediate action. Even though you're going towards something a bit more loyal, something that you've attracted that's attracted to you just the same. Let's see. Let's get some advice from my Leo game. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So somebody's going to want to explore the romantic feelings with you. They're going to make it the effort here. Flirt, yeah, they most certainly are. Extend your light-hearted energy towards others. This person might come in like a goofy sort of an energy, or, you know, light-hearted, playful. And trust. Trust the situation is calling you to have faith. You deserve love, right? It doesn't mean that trust that you guys need to get back together, but trust that wherever it is that you have decided to go towards, whether it's this person or not, you deserve love. Whatever you want is wanting you too. Leo. That concludes your reading. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Become part of the family. Thank you for being here, Leo, on this beautiful, hot-ass Tuesday in New York. I love you guys. Peace, blessings, namaste, and I'll catch you in the next read.